Hello and welcome to Iridium Rock and Metal Reviews. So today I'm going to do a review of a song that I love. I occasionally do this to give you guys just something that's maybe not so well known, that hopefully you haven't heard and you might like this band. So the one I've chosen today, the band I've chosen is White Sister, a 1980s band. They came out, their debut album in 1984, amongst all that glam or hair metal, whatever you want to call it, of, you know, Motley Crue, Rat and all that business. And they were a bit different. They were a bit more, I know this sounds a bit wrong probably, but probably a bit more classy than your average glam hair metal band, although they had the look, all the spandex and all that they wore. But I think they had a real class to their songs, and they, for like an unknown band, to bring in their debut, had a huge sound, like of an arena band. You know, they would, if you listen to it, you'd think they were huge, but they never quite made it. Although, you know, they had some good things happen to them. They did a few songs for soundtracks for a few films. Fright Night was one of them. I don't know if any of you remember the Fright Night film. But it had their excellent ballad Save Me Tonight, which actually is my favourite ballad of all time. You probably heard me say that about other songs, but no, I've got lots of favourite ballads, but this is the ultimate. Honestly, it is the best slow song I've ever heard. That's not what I'm going to do today though. I'm going to do Can't Say No, which is off of their debut album. Great track, my favourite track off of the debut album, Easy. So this band, formed in 1980, American band. Sadly, a couple of the members, the old members from the original band, have died. Richard Wright on the drums, Rick Chaddock on the guitar, and I don't think the band are ever going to make new music again, as far as I can see. I was reading about it, and without the old members, I don't think they're going to do it. They've come back for a couple of one-off concerts and that, but I'd love them to make new music. They have done some other projects, but nothing compares to what White Sister were. I'm really hoping there's someone here that hasn't heard them, and they only brought 2 albums out, so if they like them, they're both great albums. You've got White Sister album and Fashioned by Passion as well. 2 albums, that's it. But one of my biggest favourite bands of the 80s, without a doubt. What really stands out on this, and you'll hear this, is the singer. Outstanding singer, Dennis Churchill Dries. Absolutely amazing singer. So without further ado, let's play this Can't Say No by White Sister. So I will stop it like I always do about halfway through and give you we'll sort of talk about it together. All right, cheers.
So
let's just stop it there. I love his voice. This guy, he reminds me of Y&T's Dave Meniketti a little bit. And I love Dave Meniketti's voice as well. So soulful, such a huge voice. One of my favourite voices of the, you know, that forgotten vocalist, this guy. I don't know, it was just so, when you hear this, they should have been right up there, shouldn't they? You know, along with like the bands I've already mentioned, Motley Crue, Rat, you know, Bon Jovi were huge, you know, coming up to be huge at the time. They had that huge sound, the really like melodic arena, packed arena filled sound. And you know, it was the time for them as well. 84, next album I think was 86. So you know, this sort of music was, it was big, really big, and they deserve so much more, you know. And obviously they had a quick departure from the scene. Apparently they had sort of a few problems inside the band, which was a shame. But I really wish there was more albums from these guys. They are superb, and this singer is just an outstanding singer. The whole band are brilliant. They got such a big sound. Obviously the songwriting is top notch, you know, top notch. If you like, you know, this sort of scene, well, you can't not like this. But it's got a certain, I hope you agree with me, it's got a certain class running through it, a certain class to it. Brilliant song. Let's carry it on till the end there. Amazing song, amazing. Like I said, I hope there's someone watching this who hasn't heard them before, who loves that song, and end up getting the albums from White Sister. So remember, it's the debut album, White Sister, and Fashion by Passion. Superb albums, both of them. You know, like I said, reek class all the way through both albums. Should have been huge. It's a shame what happened to the band. But one of my favourite bands, I just wanted to show you guys in case you haven't heard them before. Did you like White Sister? I hope you did. Please let me know if you've not heard them and you now are going to get into this band. I'd love to hear if I've turned one person into a fan of White Sister. All right, thank you very much. See you again. Please subscribe. Red button, bottom right hand corner.